end up getting the win, which of course is objective number one for you. But what did you see down the stretch there, up 10, that 10-0 run for Utah to send the game to OT?
I thought we kind of walked the ball up the floor. You know, they were charging, obviously, making a run. And we got the ball, and we kind of were walking. And it's the end of a long road trip. Guys on the floor played a ton of minutes. So circumstances were definitely at play. But we found a way. But, you know, when you're in that type of position where you're not playing with any pace and for credible reasons, the ball tends to not make it to the paint, and a couple of those shots and those possessions offensively, we didn't pierce the paint or penetrate the paint. Then when we did get one, 80 missed a shot. He makes a 99 out of 100 in his sleep. So that one time it rimmed out, but my hat's off to our guys, man. The way they competed on this trip. This was not an easy trip by any stretch of the imagination. And to finish it against a team like this, you know, they were down a few key players, but you know, Will and the staff, they've done a great job. And this is, again, a prideful group, and they came to play tonight. And, you know, we talked about Taylor before the game, and he was on full display. Colin, even Damian knocking down threes, and KO is always tough. So they have a really good thing going here and what they're trying to build. We're very fortunate to get this W.
After Olynyk hits the three to put them up 3 later in overtime, Austin gets that pull-up jumper. How big was that, especially just with all the actions kind of focused on LeBron and AD and, you know, trying to get shots with Utah pushing them out? No,
it's always good when you have multiple sources of offensive production, whether it's Dennis getting downhill, Austin doing what he's doing, and AD, and even Rui. Rui has great segments out there where he puts us on his back 4, 5, 7 possessions and get stuff done for us. But everybody's just chipping in and, you know, moving the ball, and everybody participating, not just with scoring, but just doing their part in terms of running to the correct spacing and playing with a purpose, screening with a purpose, cutting with a purpose, and just being ready to make a quick decision once the ball is swung to them.
How important has Austin's recent run of play been for your success as a team? He's averaged like 20.5 points over the last 8 games.
It's been great, man. He's been playmaking. He's been playmaking for sure. Not just, you know, not only his scoring, but just him setting up his teammates, scrapping defensively, drawing charges. Just a blue-collar kid that loves to hoop, and you know, he's highly competitive, and it's been a huge boost for us here.
Darvin, the implications of tomorrow's game kind of go without saying, but considering you guys have travel ahead of you, played guys into the 40s, where's your head out with particularly LeBron, AD, and D'Lo for tomorrow?
Well, we'll assess them in the morning. You know, as of right now, we just want to try to not be stuck in Utah with the elements that's going on outside of these walls. And we'll figure it all out. I mean, this time of year, everybody's got a little something going on with their bodies, and, you know, our medical staff, they've been great with these quick turnarounds, and making sure our nutrition team and everybody, the massage therapists, you know, everybody just doing their part to make sure we can bounce back and be ready for tomorrow night.
If it wasn't for their efforts, LeBron and AD, you probably don't have a 10-point lead with 2 minutes to go. But the fact that LeBron was able to get the layup to go in overtime after missing some jumpers at the end of regulation, and AD was able to get that offensive rebound in overtime after missing the free throws. You know, do you like seeing a redemptive quality over the course of a game for some of your leaders?
I mean, we've been saying it all year. It's been one of our staples as a staff. You got to have a next play mentality. You get depressed about missing a layup or missing free throws, that's going to spill. And early in the year, I don't know if we win this game because guys are so disappointed and want things to go right. And that split second you drop your head or you get disappointment and you lag back on defense or something like that, that lead just grows and their confidence grows. So you got to have a short memory in terms of making mistakes or making plays that you normally make, and just be ready to go out and compete the next possession after next possession after next possession to prevent that from happening.